survive, designed to weed out the weak. Your people lived through slavery and Jim Crow so that you could carry on their legacy of strength. You are strong, Neil, and talented, and when we are talented like you are, we are so sensitive, so easily convinced that we're less than what we are. You're ready. You just have to believe it and receive it. And I'm not throwing you out there alone. You'll be returning once a week for counseling. Did you not hear that part? I did. You'll be fine. You will. Just remember what I told you. I chuckled. You've told me a lot since I've been here. You know that, right? What did I tell you about your power? I lifted my eyes to meet hers, straightened my posture, and said, I am a king, a black king, and inside me rests the power of every black king who came before me. It's how I choose to use my power that will either bring me victory or defeat. She smiled and nodded. Assez, Neil. I returned her smile, rubbed my hand down my face, and replied, So it is, Mother Erica. So it is. 1. Neil. Damn! You sure you ain't Nolan? Man, you look good. No wonder you didn't want any visitors. We thought you was in there detoxing and getting group therapy and shit. But what you were really doing was getting facials and massages and pedicures, Everett said, as he stood by the passenger side of his SUV outside the healing center. I stepped up to him and slapped his hand, smiled when he pulled me into a hug and smacked me on the back. Man, ain't been nothing but hard work going on. But it was worth it, I said, stepping back a little. It looks like it paid off. You ready to roll? Hey, Chink, come grab Neil's bag. Holding up a hand, I said, I got it, Ev. Everett looked at me and nodded. All right, you can throw it in the back and we'll bounce. We made small talk as Chink drove us to my place. Well, the conversation was actually pretty one-sided, with Everett catching me up on what was going on in his world. He shared the success of the Mrs. South EP, which had already gone double platinum. That was crazy in a time when folks could download a single cut with ease. But it was a good body of work that I couldn't believe I'd contributed to in the fractured frame of mind I was in at the time. I wasn't perfect after treatment, but I was a hell of a lot better off than I was before. I bet Lena has really gotten big, I said, after he filled me in on the video shoot for a panty gag. Man, let me tell you, I think my baby girl is going to be tall like me. She's growing like a weed. Nat and Ella ain't jealous, are they? Nah, Ella is obsessed with Lena. If she could, I think she'd move in with us just so she could hold her all the time. And you know Nat, she goes with the flow. She loves her little sister and is taking this big sister thing real serious. That's what's up. I'd been so damn preoccupied talking to Everett while fighting my fears about leaving the center at the same time that I didn't notice we were in Calabasas until Chink was punching the gate code into the keypad at Everett's place. I thought you were taking me home, I said, my eyes on my big brother. This is still home for now. Look, I'm proud of you for getting help, but I want to keep an eye on you for a while. If I like what I see, you can go to your crib. I wanted to curse him out, tell him I was damn near 37 years old and that I needed my space, that one of the things that kept me from losing my fucking mind during the early days of my treatment was knowing the end result would be me getting my old life back, my independence. But I got it. He'd been out of a lot of money paying off my gambling debts and missed a lot of sleep worrying about me. He was afraid I'd relapse, fall back into my old ways. And since I shared the same concerns and knew beyond a doubt that it was all love,